What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Protest Boy. With your boy Tony. I'm back with another video. Like it's a to golf. I golf right now. Our golfers right now, guys have been doing pivot organizing knee prayer, man. Today's video got a position talk for you guys. The first episode of this series. I'm gonna do it pre-draft, post-draft, and then who's gonna make the roster and all type of stuff. So we're gonna start with part one of the position talk. This is episode 1, part 1. And this one is on quarterback. We got 3 quarterbacks currently on the roster, and we're gonna talk about who should be cut. And who's going to be remaining on the roster pre-draft. So let's get right to today's video. First, we're going to start with Carson Wentz, the incumbent starter. He started 7 games this year, went 2-5, unfortunately. Was 12 touchdowns, 11 touchdowns over 9 interceptions. Yep, 12 touchdowns over 9 interceptions, including a rushing touchdown in the Browns game. He started 2-4 as a starter, lost his last start. Bree picks in his last start. Carson Wentz would not be here next year. Very disappointing in Carson when he played in that Week 17 game. He played well Week 1 and Week 2. He started 7-3 with the touchdown interception ratio. But afterwards, he played horrible versus the Eagles. He was absolutely crap versus the Cowboys. He played decent versus the Titans, played well, but did put a pick late to lose the game. And then finally, the Bears game, he did not play well at all, but he did break his finger. He played well in that 49ers game, in that little garbage time he played in, / late game. Part of the game versus the Browns. But yeah, versus the Niners, and then the Browns play like absolute crap. So Carson won't be here. $26 million of free money for the Commanders if he gets cut. So next, Taylor Heinicke, the incumbent backup this year. He came in, went 5-3-1 as a starting quarterback for the Commanders. In Carson Wentz's absence, did some good things, beat the Philadelphia Eagles on Monday Night Football. As you can see, this is the clip from that game where he did like it was all good. Taylor Heinicke did some good things this past season. I'm not a Taylor Heinicke guy, as you guys already know. I'm definitely not anti-Heinicke, but I'm not pro-Heinicke either. I'm neutral Heinicke because you get solid loyalty for this one. You get Heinicke Ultra, you get Heinicke Light, and you get Heinicke Nothing. So not the biggest Taylor Heinicke guy in the world, but hey, he's a solid backup in this league. But I'd be surprised if the Commanders re-sign him. No. But I don't think they're going to resign. I think Taylor Heinicke's going to spread his wings, especially after Scott Turner got fired. Scott Turner's the reason why that Taylor Heinicke's back in the league. And without Scott Turner here in Washington, I just don't see Taylor Heinicke being here. Without Scott Turner being in Washington, I just don't see Taylor Heinicke being here. And he might just go ahead and go with his friend Scott Turner, which is completely understandable. But hey, I don't think he's going to be on the roster next year. I think we're going to go ahead and sign a guy like Kyle Allen to be a backup here, a guy that Ron Rivera is familiar with, and a guy that will not impede the next guy we're going to talk about. But give Taylor Heinicke his flowers. He was 12-6 with touchdown interception ratio. He did fumble 4 times, though, so he had 10 turnovers along with 10 touchdowns. So both Wentz and Heinicke were very turnover-prone, to say the least. Wentz finishing with 10 turnovers, also with Taylor Heinicke finished with 10 turnovers. Both guys having 11 to 12 touchdowns apiece. Very turnover prone, and I wish Taylor Heinicke nothing but the best if he's here or not. But let's get to the guy of the man of the hour. This is Sam Howell. Sam Howell went out there, threw 11 for 19 for 169 yards, a touchdown, a pick, and ran for 5 times for 35 yards, a touchdown versus the Dallas Cowboys in the finale. Looked really good. The 5th-round rookie, now to be sophomore, looked really, really good in that one start. I want to see what more Sam Howell can do. I'm intrigued about him. He's on a very, very cheap rookie contract, and you can just build his team around this kid, and let's see what this kid can do. I'm very intrigued about it, and then hopefully he could be the guy. He could be the guy, and we don't have to be searching for quarterbacks anymore. And hopefully, the quarterback search ends with the 5th-round pick in Sam Howell. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. What are your thoughts on the quarterback situation in Washington? Who would you keep and why? I made cases for Heinicke being here. Wentz just can't be here. The cap hit's too high. Only way Wentz is back here is on a very veteran minimum type of contract. And I don't see Carson taking that kind of pay cut. But that's going to do it for me. Like, comment, subscribe, comment your thoughts on this video. Outside of my man with WCC on the daily, go follow me on Instagram. Peace and love, blessings.